Imagine this: you've had a long, stressful day, your to-do list is still a mile long, and the weight of it all feels like it's crushing you. Now, ask yourself, when was the last time you showed yourself real compassion? Or take a moment just for you. In this video, we're diving deep into how you can build self-compassion and practice self-care in ways that will transform your mental and emotional well-being. You'll learn how to break free from self-criticism, create a sustainable self-care routine, and finally feel more connected to yourself, without feeling guilty. Stay with me, your future self will thank you. In today's fast-paced world, it's easy to get caught up in the hustle of daily life, work pressures, personal responsibilities, and social obligations. With so much going on, many people forget one of the most important things: taking care of themselves. While striving for achievement and caring for others can be fulfilling, neglecting self-compassion and self-care can lead to burnout, stress, and even health problems. This video aims to help you build self-compassion, understand its significance, and practice meaningful self-care. By the end, you'll have a comprehensive understanding of both, plus actionable strategies to integrate them into your life. Self-compassion is the act of treating yourself with the same kindness, concern, and support that you would offer a friend. The concept was popularized by Dr. Kristin Neff, who broke it down into 3 core components. 1. Self-kindness versus self-judgment, being kind to yourself when you're going through difficult times, instead of being harsh or critical. 2. Common humanity versus isolation, recognizing that suffering is part of the shared human experience, and you're not alone in your struggles. 3. Mindfulness versus over-identification, observing your emotions and thoughts without being swept away by them or denying their existence. These components help people build a healthier relationship with themselves, leading to improved mental well-being, resilience, and overall life satisfaction. Self-compassion plays a critical role in how you perceive and handle challenges. Without it, you may find yourself trapped in self-criticism, low self-esteem, and chronic stress. Cultivating self-compassion helps you develop a balanced perspective and cope better with failure or setbacks. Here are the importance of self-compassion. Enhances resilience. Instead of crumbling under the weight of failure or criticism, people who practice self-compassion are more likely to bounce back quickly. Reduces anxiety and depression. Self-compassion has been shown to reduce symptoms of anxiety, depression, and stress, making it an effective tool in emotional regulation. Improves motivation. Contrary to popular belief, being kind to yourself doesn't mean you lack motivation. In fact, self-compassion fosters intrinsic motivation, where you are driven by personal growth rather than fear of failure or criticism. Better relationships. When you are kinder and more understanding of yourself, it reflects in your relationships with others. Self-compassionate individuals are often better communicators and exhibit higher levels of empathy. Like any skill, self-compassion takes time and practice to develop. Here are some steps you can take to build it. 1. Practice mindful awareness. Mindfulness helps you observe your thoughts and feelings without judgment. It's the first step to becoming aware of when you're being overly critical or harsh toward yourself. When you notice these thoughts, don't push them away or get lost in them. Acknowledge them, and allow yourself to observe them from a distance. This practice gives you the mental space to respond with kindness. 2. Challenge your inner critic. Most of us have an internal dialogue that is far more critical than it needs to be. To build self-compassion, you need to challenge that inner critic. Start by reframing the way you speak to yourself. Ask yourself, would I speak this way to a friend? If the answer is no, it's time to adjust your self-talk. Instead of saying, I'm so bad at this, try, I'm learning, and it's okay to make mistakes along the way. This reframing reduces negative self-judgment and helps cultivate kindness. 3. Embrace imperfection. Perfectionism can be a major barrier to self-compassion. Accept that it's okay to be imperfect. In fact, it's a normal part of being human. Mistakes don't define you, and learning to embrace imperfection will free you from the constant pressure to meet unrealistic standards. 4. Write a self-compassionate letter. One powerful exercise in self-compassion is writing a letter to yourself. Imagine that you are writing to a dear friend who is going through a similar challenge. What would you say to comfort them? Now, write those same words of support, encouragement, and kindness to yourself. This practice helps you shift perspective and offers a tangible way to exercise self-kindness. 5. Create a self-compassion mantra. Developing a mantra or affirmation can be a great way to remind yourself to be kind. For example, I am doing my best, and that is enough, or I deserve compassion just as much as anyone else. Repeating these phrases can help ground you in moments of stress and self-doubt. Self-care is the practice of taking action to preserve or improve one's physical, mental, and emotional health. However, without self-compassion, self-care practices can often feel like another item on a long to-do list, something we begrudgingly do because we know we should. Self-compassion, on the other hand, motivates self-care from a place of love and genuine concern for your well-being. Instead of engaging in self-care out of obligation, self-compassion drives you to take care of yourself because you know you are worthy of it. Together, they form a powerful foundation for leading a balanced, fulfilling life. Self-care encompasses anything you do to take care of yourself, whether it's physical, emotional, spiritual, or psychological. It's about recognizing your needs and taking proactive steps to meet them. Self-care doesn't have to be extravagant or time-consuming. It can be as simple as taking a walk, journaling, or getting enough sleep. Many people mistakenly view self-care as indulgent or selfish. However, self-care is crucial for your mental, emotional, and physical health. When you neglect self-care, you may find yourself feeling drained, irritable, or disconnected from those around you. Prevents burnout. Regular self-care practices help prevent exhaustion and burnout, especially when you're juggling numerous responsibilities. Boosts energy and focus. When you take time to rest and recharge, you increase your ability to focus and maintain energy throughout the day. Supports emotional well-being. Engaging in self-care helps you manage stress, reduce anxiety, and maintain emotional balance. Improves physical health. Taking care of your body through proper nutrition, exercise, and rest helps you stay healthy and resilient to illness. Here are ways to practice self-care. 1. Physical self-care. Taking care of your body is one of the most fundamental forms of self-care. This includes getting enough sleep, eating nutritious meals, staying hydrated, and exercising regularly. It also involves attending to your health needs, whether that means going to the doctor for regular checkups or taking a break when you're feeling physically drained. 2. Emotional self-care. Emotional self-care involves recognizing your feelings and dealing with them in a healthy way. This may include talking to a friend, writing in a journal, or practicing mindfulness. Emotional self-care also means giving yourself permission to feel whatever emotions come up and not judging yourself for them. 3. Mental self-care. Taking care of your mind is just as important as taking care of your body. This involves finding ways to challenge your brain, continue learning, and engage in activities that stimulate your intellect. 4. Social self-care. Human connection is vital to well-being, and social self-care focuses on building and maintaining supportive relationships. Whether it's calling a friend, spending time with family, or joining a community group, make time for the people who lift you up. 5. Spiritual self-care. Spiritual self-care doesn't necessarily mean practicing religion. It's about connecting with something larger than yourself and finding meaning in life. This might involve meditation, prayer, nature walks, or practicing gratitude. Building a self-care routine doesn't have to be overwhelming. Start by identifying areas in your life where you feel depleted, whether it's physical health, emotional well-being, or social connections, and pick 1 or 2 small, manageable changes to make. 1. Make a plan. Schedule self-care activities just like you would any other important appointment. Whether it's 10 minutes of meditation in the morning or an hour-long walk in the evening, making self-care a non-negotiable part of your day helps you stay consistent. 2. Start small. You don't need to overhaul your life overnight. Start with small actions that are easy to implement. Over time, these small changes will add up to create a comprehensive self-care routine. 3. Reevaluate regularly. Your self-care needs will change over time. What works for you during stressful periods may differ from what you need when things are calm. Regularly assess your self-care routine and adjust it as needed. Finally, building self-compassion and practicing self-care are essential to leading a fulfilling and balanced life. By fostering kindness toward yourself, recognizing your worth, and taking proactive steps to meet your needs, you can enhance both your mental and physical well-being. The journey may take time, but the rewards are immense: resilience, emotional stability, and a deeper connection to yourself and those around you. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share your thoughts in the comments below.